Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, right? Harriet needs to stop telling Ekin-Su her business because Ekin-Su is not her friend. I'm convinced that Ekin-Su was put in there to shit stir some stuff, or the producers are telling her to do things because she is definitely, she doesn't know what side she's on. Is she on the girl's side or is she on the boy's side? It's not making any sense to me right now, because for me, I understand when she asked Harriet, do you love Ronnie? And Harriet said, no, I have love for him, but I'm not in love with him. Now, I think Harriet is actually in love with Ronnie. I think, this is my personal opinion, right? I think she does have some feelings for him, some strong feelings. Well, to be honest, she did say this. She said this when they were in the dressing room and she sat down in that red dress. She said, I have strong feelings for Ronnie. I will always have strong feelings for Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, why did Ekin-Su not tell him that bit as well? You know what I'm saying? She ran with the bit where she said she wasn't in love with him, right? Now, this is the reason why I think Harriet said that she wasn't in love with Ronnie. It's because ever since she's been in that villa, everyone is telling her how she should move on, how she shouldn't waste any time with Ronnie, how Ronnie needs to work, how she deserves better than Ronnie from the moment she came in that villa. Now, I think there's some part of her feel like she has to pretend that those feelings are not as intense as she's actually feeling them, to kind of dull down so she doesn't look like an idiot for still loving somebody who hurt her so much in front of the girls. I personally think that's what it is. Now, my thing is, it was not Ekin-Su's business. It was not Ekin-Su's business to go over, because look at how she did it. She did it to tell Ronnie, and I understand, yeah, you know, Ronnie's in love with her, but here's the situation with that. She doesn't know what Harriet went through with Ronnie. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right now, if you've hurt me, right, my defense is gonna be up. I will look you dead in your eyes and tell you I do not love you. I would do that. I would do that because I need to protect myself. And I feel like the more you know about how I feel about you, the more power you have over me. So I would, especially in a situation like that. Do you know what I'm saying? She should have never brought that to Ronnie. And she didn't even do it in the way where she actually cared about Ronnie's feelings. She's pretending that she cares about Ronnie's feelings. And this is the thing that I got really annoyed with Ekin-Su tonight. Because at the end of the day, nah. Do you know what? I started this episode liking Ekin-Su. And I'm telling you, I kept saying she's on thin ice to me. But right now, honestly, Ekin-Su can go home. She can go home for me. I don't care. Ekin-Su can go home. She can go home. Her and Curtis can go home. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I just don't see the point. She's trying to bring drama in the villa, but it's not even drama for me that makes even any sense. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're going to bring some kind of drama, make it be an exciting drama. Do you know what I'm saying? This is real life. Do you know what I mean? Ronnie, he seriously has feelings for the girl. Do you know what I mean? He has feelings for the girl. And my thing is, why did she pick and choose what she was going to say? Now, she went and asked for this information only because she wanted to go and stir shit up to tell back Ronnie. Because she asked Harriet, would you want to get to know other boys knowing that he loves you? And Harriet said yes. Why should she not? Why should she not? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might have feelings for Ronnie, but at the end of the day, the girl was hurt. She's not going to just run in. And this is why I said it's the double standard. Because they're telling her one thing. Don't just run. Let him work for it. Let him do this. Ekin-Su herself was saying this. Ekin-Su herself was saying this. Do you know what I'm saying? Ekin-Su. So why now that the girl has said, you know what? Yeah, I would try to get to know somebody else. I would, just because I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I owe it to myself. Why would you go and sabotage the girl, throw her under the bus like that? For me, I just think, and then when she's done, she's like, girl code. Man, girl code what? Ekin-Su, man, she can just go. I don't even care what Ekin-Su right now. She can just go. At the end of the day, Harriet owes it to herself. Yes, do I like seeing Harriet and Ronnie? Yes, I think they look so cute together. I want them to work it out. I want them to be together. Do you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, at the end of the day, she was hurt. Let her take her time. Let her approach the situation that is best for her. Do you know what I'm saying? If she tells you something, you dragged it out of her. She tells you something. Just keep it to yourself. You did not have to go and bring it up like that. And my thing is, if you're going to bring it up like that, why did you not go back and say, do you know what? Well, we did ask her later on, and she did say that she has feelings for you. She has strong feelings for you, and she'll always have strong feelings for you. Why did you not mention that bit? Do you know what I'm saying? It just pissed me off. And I feel sorry for Ronnie because I know for him, this is real life. I know he's put himself out there because he genuinely have feelings. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just messy. It's messy. It's hard to see, you know, because you know that he has feelings. And I know it's going to be hard for him to watch her crack on with somebody else. I know this. But at the end of the day, he needs to wait. He needs to be able to wait and let her navigate herself through this and decide what it is that she truly wants. Because not because he knows now what he wants, it does not mean that she needs to succumb and give him everything that he wants. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she's been waiting for him, because she already knew what she wanted all this time, and she's been waiting for him. So at the end of the day, if she needs more time now to decide what she truly wants, she owes it to herself, and he owes that to her as well. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just really annoyed. And Harriet, I don't even know what Harriet even bothered going back over to Ekin-Su, because at the end of the day, she knew she said it. She should have said to Ronnie, listen, I said that I loved you, but I wasn't in love with you because of this X, Y, Z. Do you know what I'm saying? It's pointless bringing them all the way over to what, say the same thing? Like, oh, okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what Ronnie said. He didn't say it any differently. Well, apart from the fact that he did say that Ekin-Su said that he's fallen out of love and you don't love him anymore, blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't hear that bit. But like I said, we only see a few minutes of a clip, so I really don't know whether she actually told him that or not. But I just think Ekin-Su needs to mind her damn business. But anyways, I told y'all that Luca was gonna regret it. I knew he was gonna. He looked in his eye. The look in his eyes, you could tell that he regretted what he did last night. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he wouldn't have intended to. He wouldn't have wanted to hurt Tina. Remember, he fancied Tina as well, so he wouldn't have wanted to hurt Tina. But do you know what it is? It's quite messed up because he should have never done what he did and how he did it. But at the same time, it was really tough watching him cry because seeing him getting emotional. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I really have fallen for Luca. I really like Luca. I do. I really like Luca. I'm not going to lie to you. I damn it. I love Luca, man. I love Luca. I do. And I don't know if him and Scott will ever be able to move forward with this. You see where they had like an emotional moment where they both started like tearing up and stuff like that, because obviously he's saying to Scott, like, I look up to you. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just tough. I think it's just the emotions. And you see, in life, you have to learn to control your emotions, because your emotions, they can put you into trouble. You know, so many people in prison right now. Why? Because they act on that 5 seconds of anger. Instead of just leaving it, they just act on those few minutes of anger, and it costs them the rest of their lives. It is important for us to internalize. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to manage your emotions. And I say it all the time. I say it with kids. It's important for you to start doing it for your kids from as early as possible, because at the end of the day, a lot of people right now is in big trouble because they did not learn how to manage their emotions. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel so sorry for Luca. I know he didn't intend to hurt her, but you know, it's already happened. There's nothing we can do. Scott, now, you know, I don't know. Scott's confusing me a bit, because Scott keeps saying, I'm an honest guy, I'm an honest guy, I'm an honest guy, I'm an honest guy. Well, Scott, you did say that something was missing, babe. Okay? You did say something was missing. So when Ronnie did go and mention it, Ronnie's just saying what you said, and Ronnie's intention was just to help the situation, not to make it worse. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then Scott telling her, well, I don't want you to move on. I just felt like it was too much pressure. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. Do you know what I honestly think? But with the Scott situation, I feel that Scott wanted to pull back from Tina a little bit because he has interest in Grace, right? He wanted to pursue Grace, but he knew in order to pursue Grace, he would have to take a step back from Tina. So I think Scott decided is going to try and pull away from the whole Tina situation to see if he has a chance with Grace. However, when he kissed Grace on the thing last night, and then they asked Grace, who would you have coupled up with if it wasn't for Luca? And she said Casey. The look on his face just told you how disappointed he was. And I feel like now when he realizes that, okay, Grace is not interested and he wouldn't have stand a chance, I feel like now he's going to slowly fall back into the whole Tina situation. This is me. This is what I personally think. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Because the way he was saying, you know, if somebody asked him if Tina is the one for him, he would say no. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's not exactly saying it to her the way he was saying it to the boys. Do you see what I'm saying? There's some level of downplaying to Tina, you know? So, do you know what I mean? And he kept saying, when I'm an honest guy, I'm just going to be honest. I'm an honest guy. But I feel like, I mean, he's not telling lies, but I feel like he's kind of like try to polish that truth. Do you know what I mean? You know when you're polishing over a bad tooth? That's what he's doing. I feel like that's what he's doing because he's not saying it as the way that he said it to the boys. It was almost like he was just bored and it was just nothing. He was done with it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm just not feeling it. That's what he was saying. I'm not feeling it. Do you know what I mean? If you was to ask me, somebody used to ask me if she was the one, I would say no, she wasn't the one. Do you know what I mean? But the way he's saying it to her now is quite different. So I don't know. I don't know about that situation, which is kind of sad because Tina's a beautiful girl. Do you know what I'm saying? She's a very beautiful girl. So it's kind of sad, but, you know, obviously she has her guard up now. I don't know. I just feel like seeing that with the whole thing with Scott, because that did take me by surprise. I feel like now I can't trust his emotions. And now I'm starting to wonder, is he only in there for the fame? I really don't know, because at the end of the day, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he's not being completely genuine, probably with himself. Definitely not with Tina, but maybe to himself. I really don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so Montel and Kaz, they be kind of looking cute or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? I really wanted Montel for Catherine. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say that it is. But in all honesty, Kaz and Montel look really good together. They do. They really do. And you can see the chemistry when they were sat there, do you know what I'm saying, and looking at each other and the whole kiss. You can see the chemistry. Do you know what I mean? So I think, you know, if that's what they're feeling, that's what they're feeling. And at the end of the day, Catherine will find her person. I don't know if she'll find her person in the villa. Like, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I doubt it. But at the end of the day, you know, you want to be with somebody who chooses you all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So Montel was just not the one for her. So we just have to leave it as it is, to be honest. But him and Kaz, they do look cute. But anyways, so Elma decided that now she's going to move forward and she's getting over it. She's going to be mature about the situation. So when Ronnie asked her if she can move back into bed, she said, yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel like she's probably wanting to try now to move forward, but she says that, but then she has a conversation with Kaz and she's doing the little face movement. She's doing the stanky face, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. Like I said, it's quite hard. She was saying that, you know, if Ronnie had said to her that he was in love with Harriet, it would have been easier for her. But she got to understand, he did kind of say when Harriet came in, that, listen, the feelings that I felt, he was really out there about that. He was honest and transparent with that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he necessarily needed to say, oh, I'm madly in love with her. You know, by him saying all the feelings that I felt coming, you know, they're all literally coming back to me, coming to surface. That is common sense to know that there is some strong feelings there. Do you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a girl will tell herself something to make her feel better at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But hopefully she's able to now move forward and end the pettiness and maybe try out Naz, because Naz like her. So, I mean, I know. Maybe she try out Naz. You know what I mean? Naz, same was one, a new Rasta. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna send anyone in there for Nas. I feel like Nas will continue to fade in the background. Remember the season that he was in? He didn't have nobody for the whole season until Demi came in, and then he just pushed Demi down to go for the other girl that he ended up in a relationship with. So I really don't know at this point. Oh my god! But if they then bring Demi in, that would be funny because would Nas try again? Because if them bring Demi in and Nas try with me. Demi would have said no. After what he did to her, I would have said no. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what happens. But anyways, let me talk a little bit about the conversation with Casey and Gabby. Gabby really needs to prioritize because Gabby is saying that she feels like the reason why she's still shy with Casey is because they haven't had sex yet. I feel like a part of me wants to understand where she's coming from. The part of me, oh, did you hear that? That's like my foot. Did you hear the bone creaking? But I think what she really means is that maybe because they haven't gone to that level for her to completely lose herself and just not care. But you shouldn't need to have slept with someone to be able to not feel shy and comfortable with someone. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is where I think it is so backwards because realistically, like for me, if I don't feel completely comfortable around somebody or like I can be myself with that person, you ain't gonna come into my heavenly kingdom. Do you know what I'm saying? Visa will be denied. So at the end of the day, I just feel like some people are so backwards. The fact that she put that down to the reason why she feels like she's still shy around him. I mean, how about sis? You guys just really met recently. That's why you're shy around him. You know, you guys have not taken your relationship to that certain level because you're just like there. You're not like proper dating. You're talking. Do you know what I mean? How about you guys find other ways to not feel shy? Do you know what I mean? Because what's going to happen now? They're going to start bunking on the damn TV or something? Is that what's going to happen? Do you know what I'm saying? Ugh, ludicrous. I don't know. What's wrong with us girls these days? But anyways, guys, what do you think is going to happen with the whole Grace and Luca situation? Because, you know, Luca seems to be really into Grace, right? From what I can tell. Because obviously that's what called the pasa last night. You know what I'm saying? But Grace was saying to Luca, like, obviously, what you did was wrong. And I respect her for that, actually. She said, what you did was wrong. I would have never thrown any of my friends under the bus like that. No matter if we were having an argument, I would have never done that. And then she was saying to him, like, listen, it's obviously because of the whole fact that we had the kiss. And Luca is saying, it's nothing to do with that. Don't make it about you. It kind of is, though, Luca. I think it is kind of about Grace. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest now. But Grace was saying to him, listen, you need to stop winding him up because at the end of the day, that is off-putting to me. So, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like, do you know what? I feel like if somebody else comes in that is Grace type, she might jump ship and leave Luca behind. It'll be sad because I like Luca. I really like Luca. And Luca is so handsome as well, you know. But I feel like she probably will jump ship. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that whole situation, to be honest. But anyways, guys, I think I've said all that I needed to say in tonight's video. My videos are getting longer and longer. I need to stop this. You need to stop, okay? Because this editing is making it longer for me, okay? So anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please thumbs up the video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Yeah, please subscribe. But yes, guys, I think I'm done. I think I've said all I need to say. I know who definitely pissed me off this episode, Ekin-Su. I'm not gonna lie, I like Ekin-Su, but I'm not know if I like Ekin-Su right now. I'm gonna like Ekin-Su right now. I'm gonna like egg and soup right now. Stop it, the girl's name Ekin-Su. I don't like Ekin-Su right now. I'm gonna like her right now. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like she needs to mind her own business. And I'm really now starting to think there's little bits that I feel like maybe the producers put her in there to be like that little plant, to stir up stuff. And at first I was like, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. But now I'm convinced because I see all the opportunity. Do you notice every time there's some niggling thing going on, it's Ekin-Su. Ekin-Su will go to Luca. Then she went to Olivia. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she goes to Marcel. And then she goes to, do you know what I mean? It's Ekin-Su. Ekin-Su is not your friends, y'all. They need to stop trusting Ekin-Su. Stop telling Ekin-Su their business because Ekin-Su is going to bring it round. And I hope Harriet sees some sense in this. Lord, I hope she sees some sense in it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching again. And I'm going to end the video now. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow's episode. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.